This is probably the best new construction community on the south side of Jacksonville that you've never heard about. And in today's video, we are gonna take a tour of the neighborhood of Tierra Chase. Now, you've probably never heard of it because it's only a small pocket community of 30 home sites, but despite being a small community, they're doing big things here. They're building big homes on big lot sizes. And make sure you stay tuned to the very end of the video because I'm gonna give you a full walkthrough tour of the model home that they have here available at Tierra Chase. So you can get an idea of what these homes look like and how spacious they actually are. So where is Tierra Chase located? Well, it's located on the south side of Jacksonville, but more specifically, the area is technically called East Arlington. We're at the very end of Kernan Boulevard, kind of where Kernan Boulevard and Mount Pleasant Road meet. It's only about a 15-minute drive from this community of Tierra Chase to get to the beaches through Mayport Road. And if you're looking to get to the highway, you can get to I-295 in about a 15-minute drive from here. Now, there's only one builder here in the community, and that's Century Communities. Now, if you've never heard of them before this community, I actually didn't hear, I've never heard of them prior to this either, but really, they're really prominent for being big builders over there in Fernandina Beach, the Amelia Island area. And now they're making their way into Jacksonville, and obviously they're building a really awesome community here in Tierra Chase because you know, it's such a small niche community, and in this particular area, you really don't have a whole lot more land left to develop. So the fact that they actually got a nice piece of land here, the community is only a 2-road cul-de-sac community, so it's not a huge bustling community like you see at the other end of Kernan Boulevard at Seven Pines. But that's not what you're buying in here for. You're not buying in here for those CDD fees. You're not buying in here for those amenities. You're not buying in here for that master plan community. You're buying in here for a nice, quiet, smaller pocket neighborhood. And with that comes the appeal of this community in general is you're getting bigger homes. They're building homes that start at 2,600 square feet, go over just over 3,000 square feet. And the minimum lot size here in the community is going to be 70-foot lots. There are some lots that are bigger than that depending on if you're on a wedge or a cul-de-sac or something like that. But I'm going to show you just how much of a space you have between you and your neighbors, and that's really what they're going for here in this community of Tierra Chase. Now, I mentioned the proximity of just how close Tierra Chase is to the Mayport Naval Base, and it's really indicative of the type of buyers that are currently buying in here. Like when we talked to the site rep, he said that they have currently 10 under contract out of the 30 homes here slated to sell, and majority of those buyers are going to be military buyers. So you do have people who are looking for the convenience of being close to work because they work out of the naval base, so they are taking advantage of those VA benefits in a time where interest rates can be relatively high right now. here in Tierra Chase, it is a spec home community. All of the lots have been spec'd out to decide which floor plans and which finishes are going to go on which lots. So it really makes the process easy. If you don't like going to the design center and starting to pick out all your different upgrades like you can with other builders in other communities, they really streamline that process here. And it's really not that much of a compromise because the upgrades that they offer to the buyers here are pretty much, you know, what you're going to see in a lot of other builders, mid-tier to higher end builders. They're giving you luxury vinyl plank flooring. You have the quartz countertops, you have the chef's kitchen, the higher ceiling. So you're not really sacrificing a whole lot when it comes to buying in a quote unquote spec home community because they're already giving you all those upgrades up front anyway. Like I said before, the square footage, they're building bigger homes here. 2,600 square feet starting out, goes just over 3,000 square feet, I think around 3,100 square feet. The bedroom bath started at 3.2. But you can, if you need more space, you got more kids, you got more family that needs to be housed, well, they have a floor plan that goes all the way up to 6 bedrooms. And another big selling point of this community here in Tierra Chase is the price point. And like I said, you know, we're talking about bigger homes on bigger lots with, you know, with decent upgrades. What does that look like price point? Well, they're starting off in the mid 500s, so I believe their most affordable floor plan right now that they have is around $545,000. But the price point, depending on if you're getting one of those bigger floor plans, over 3,000 square feet, 6 bedrooms on a big lot, it can go up to around $650,000. And to just put that into perspective, when you compare this community's prices to some place like Seven Pines, you know, Seven Pines, they start in the 650s, and that's really not saying a whole lot because you're going to be putting all your upgrades in. By the time it's said and done, you're $150,000 extra on top of the base price that they say that the homes cost over there. So here, you get all of that included, and the sticker price is what it is. You know exactly what you're going to get. And unlike Seven Pines, since we're on the topic, this community, it's a smaller community, doesn't have a pool, no amenities or anything like that, but you're not paying for it with those exorbitant CDD fees that you can see in other communities. So why would you want to buy here in Tierra Chase? Well, the biggest thing is obviously the house sizes. You have, you know, 2,600 square feet to 3,100 square foot homes on the south side of Jacksonville, new construction. You don't really see that often unless it's like, you know, people that are building custom homes on their own lots. Another reason why you might want to buy here is you want it to be spec'd out already. You don't want the hassle of going to the design center and trying to, you know, tack on more and more onto that price point, onto that sales price of adding all these upgrades. They come with all of those upgrades. And another reason why you might want to buy here is that it's a nice, quiet, small pocket neighborhood. You don't have all the hustle and bustle, the through traffic that you can get with some of the other bigger communities. This community is literally just a 2-road cul-de-sac community with 30 homes on it. And also because you want to buy in Southside Jacksonville, it's the convenience of the area. You have the St. John's Town Center, which is probably, you know, anywhere from a 15 to 20 minute drive from here. The beach is 15 minutes away. Downtown Jax is 20 minutes away of a drive. And if obviously if you work from Mayport, if you are Navy, then Mayport is only a 15-minute drive up the road as well, so it's really a very convenient location, and that could be a big draw for a lot of people who want to buy in this particular area of Jacksonville. Well, that about wraps it up for the video of Tierra Chase. If you are looking to buy or sell in Northeast Florida, please feel free to reach out to myself or my team. We would be more than happy to help you find your forever home here with us. Let me know what you thought about the community of Tierra Chase. Let me know what you thought about the model home in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell to get any updates on all of our newest videos, and we'll catch you on the next one.